Good morning! Merry Christmas, maligayang Pasko, Feliz Navidad, lahat na! I'm Paolo del Rosario. Welcome to WeatherHQ. Alright, so once again, Merry Christmas for those who are going out and heading to your family reunions. Let's take a look at the weather conditions all over the country, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao based on the Metro weather system. Let's go on first to northern Luzon, where we anticipate predominantly cloudy skies throughout the day, particularly in the areas of Basco, Apari, and in Tuguegarao. Now, temperature in Basco is expected to range around 21 to 26 degrees Celsius in the early mornings with a maximum of 26 degrees Celsius later on in the day. Residents in Basco may experience a relatively mild day, making it suitable for outdoor activities, though it might be wise to carry a light jacket. That is, of course, if you can get out because of after the Noche Buena feast. Of course, we move on now to Apari and Tuguegarao, where the weather will be slightly warmer, with temperatures potentially reaching up to 27 degrees Celsius. Now, this warmth combined with cloud cover should maintain a comfortable atmosphere for residents and visitors alike. Now let's go to Baguio, Vigan, and in Lawag, where you're going to see partly cloudy conditions and expected to prevail throughout the whole day. Now, temperatures in Baguio this Christmas Day will vary from a low of 16 degrees Celsius in the early morning to around 23 degrees Celsius later on in the afternoon. Now, Vigan will see similar weather conditions, not quite as low though. Maximum temperatures will reach around 31 degrees Celsius, while Lawag can go up to 32 degrees Celsius. Now, this fluctuation suggests a pleasant day though, for those in Baguio in particular, where the cooler mountain air provides a refreshing escape from the heat. Now, let's take a look at Dagupan though. Typically, one of the hotter areas in northern Luzon, 32 degrees Celsius is going to be the temperature here. Now, cloudy skies accompanied by scattered rain showers and a possibility of thunderstorms is expected over there. Now, despite the inclement weather, temperatures in this area will still reach around a peak of 32 degrees Celsius, which could lead to a very humid atmosphere. Now, it is advisable for local residents to stay alert for weather updates and be prepared for sudden changes. Now, let's go on to Central Luzon. Now, Central Luzon is forecasted to experience rainy weather throughout the day, particularly affecting some areas, especially as Iba, Subic, Mariveles, Tarlac, Angeles, Gapan, Casiguran, and Metro Manila. Now, residents planning outdoor activities or family gatherings should be particularly cautious because there is going to be a significant chance of sudden, moderate to heavy rainfall. Now, temperatures in Central Luzon will generally range from around 23 to 30 degrees Celsius. Now, this is going to be manageable, but the likelihood of rain could result in a less enjoyable outdoor experience, so make sure you do plan accordingly. Therefore, individuals should consider staying indoors or maybe have waterproof clothing and umbrellas to keep handy to stay dry and not ruin your Christmas day. Now, let's go to Southern Luzon. Weather conditions will mirror those of Central Luzon with rainy conditions expected in various locations including Tagaytay, Calamba, Legazpi, Daet, Virac, Sorsogon, Romblon, Puerto Galera, and Coron. Now, Tagaytay in particular will experience cooler weather conditions with 20 to 22 degrees Celsius, the range of the temperature there. Now, this offers a refreshing respite from the hotter coastal regions. Now, visitors and residents here can enjoy the scenic views, but also prepare for possible rains. Now, taking a look at Palawan, in Coron in particular, you're going to have 31 degrees Celsius maximum, the high of the temperature amidst the rain, creating a surprisingly warm yet damp environment. Now, for the remainder of Southern Luzon, as you can see here, temperatures will fluctuate between 24 to 29 degrees Celsius, presenting a relatively warm day. Now, residents are encouraged to keep an eye on the weather forecast and be prepared for sudden temperature drops and the impending rainfall, particularly in hill towns or by the coast. Now, let's go on to the next major group of islands. Let's take a look at the Visayas region. This includes Iloilo, Boracay, Bacolod, Dumaguete, Metro Cebu, Tacloban, Tagbilaran, and Catarman. Now, cloudy skies with continuous rain showers is expected to be prevalent. The persistently rainy conditions might affect outdoor plans as soaking wet weather can dampen activities, especially along the beaches. Travelers and locals are advised to carry umbrellas and wear suitable clothing to ensure comfort during the rain. Now, the expected temperatures in this region will be relatively mild though. Tacloban seeing a low of around 24 degrees Celsius, and of course the high here being in Tagbilaran. Tagbilaran will see 31 degrees Celsius here in the Visayas area. Now, this variation suggests that while some areas may be warmer, the overall dampness will feel cooler to residents and visitors. So that's the reason why the temperatures are just a bit lower. Now let's go down to Mindanao. The rainy weather is also set to persist, particularly in areas including Zamboanga, Dipolog, Cagayan de Oro, Butuan, General Santos, and Metro Davao. Now, residents of Zamboanga and Dipolog in particular, the victims, or rather the ones experiencing a high temperature generally in this region, they should prepare for unseasonably warm weather conditions with maximum temperatures potentially reaching up to 33 degrees Celsius even if it is raining. Now, Cagayan de Oro is expected to have a high of 29 degrees Celsius, while in Butuan and General Santos, temperatures could peak at around 31 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, Metro Davao will experience a warm day with temperatures ranging from 25 to 32 degrees Celsius, and General Santos, of course, will have around 24 to 31 degrees Celsius with similar weather conditions there. Now, in terms of standing out, how about Marawi? Marawi stands out as one of the cooler spots over in Mindanao with anticipated range of 21 to 25 degrees Celsius in terms of the temperature, offering a more comfortable climate for outdoor pursuits. Now, overall, residents in the region should remain vigilant for unexpected thunderstorms and scattered rain showers, particularly in the afternoon. And everyone is strongly encouraged to bring umbrellas, rain gear, to be ready just in case they plan to go outdoors. Now, after the break, I'll speak with lifestyle medicine physician Dr. Dex Macalintal about managing physical and mental well-being this holiday season. Stay tuned. You're still watching WeatherHQ. Welcome back. You're still watching WeatherHQ. I'm Paolo del Rosario. The holiday season is joyful for many, but can also bring its fair share of stress, disruptions to routines, and unhealthy habits. Now, to share valuable insight on what will help us manage our physical and mental well-being during the holidays, joining us today is lifestyle medicine physician and registered nutritionist, dietitian Dr. Dex Macalintal. Magandang umaga. Thank you very much for joining us.
Hi, magandang umaga, Paolo. Maraming salamat din for having me.
So, of course, this is WeatherHQ, but now we're going to talk about the storm in people's minds. Of course, many people feel pressure during the holiday season. Of course, what do you feel are the more common stressors when it comes to the holidays, and of course, the ways that we should properly address them?
Number one, yung kapag nagkakaroon tayo ng mga reunions, nandiyan yung mga tita natin, mga tito natin na sasabi sa atin na, uy, tumaba ka, magpapayat ka naman. That's number one. Number two, yung mga pagkain din. Kasi usually kapag mayroong mga handaan, makikita din natin na, uy, ang sarap naman nitong lechon, ang sarap naman nitong pork chop, ang sarap naman nitong mga nakikita nating matatamis sa ating mga screens. So, yun yung mga stressors na akala mo hindi stressors, pero stressor talaga sila. So, to curb those, lagi natin sinasabi, number one is to avoid skipping meals. Common misconception na sasabihin, ay, may party ako mamaya, hindi na ako kakain ngayon ng breakfast and lunch, and then mamaya na lang ako kakain gabi. Ang nangyayari dyan, kapag masyado yung dinideprive ang sarili ninyo throughout the day, say for example, sa mga unang araw, sa mga unang oras ng ating pagkain, kapag nagsiskip kayo ng meals, mas nagko-contribute ito sa cravings, and these increase actually the risk of overeating. Number two, kinakailangan din hydrated po kayo. Minsan akala natin hindi kayo dehydrated, or akala ninyo kayo ay nagugutom, pero sa katotohanan kayo po ay nauuhaw lamang. At pakinggan po nating maigi ang ating mga hunger cues, kung talagang hunger ba yan o hindi yan hunger, baka naman po kayo ay nauuhaw. Number three, you want to practice mindfulness. Listen to your body and pay attention on how you feel at the moment. Hindi po pwede yung, akala ko gutom ako, pero hindi pala naman talaga ako gutom, so kakain lang ako ng kakain. Then you can also add more fiber to your diet to reduce your cravings, to reduce your appetite, and to decrease your food intake. And of course, to increase your protein intake.
And of course, you mentioned it a while ago already, okay, yung avoiding yung certain foods and not skipping meals, basically tips on how to manage yung overeating without feeling too deprived. Pero sometimes when we're in social situations, medyo nape-pressure tayo. Nape-pressure tayo uminom, nape-pressure tayo kumain. How do you suggest people handle social situations like that? Kung saan talagang unhealthy yung ibang drink choices. And of course, minsan nandun yung pressure.
Yes, oo, nandun lagi yung pressure, no? So lahat tayo naman siguro napupunta doon sa position na ganyan. Ang lagi nating suggestion dyan is to take some bets lang, no? Ibig sabihin, konti-konti lang muna, no? And then makipag-usap kayo sa mga kasamahan ninyo para na sa ganun hindi kayo maparami ng inyong makinakain at iniinom. Also, there's this one trick din na natutunan din namin. Na say for example, if you are in a party, no, at umo-order kayo ng mga drinks, go for something like sparkling water. No? So pwede yan para akala nila umiinom kayo pero sa katotohanan hindi talaga kayo umiinom. And then yun nga, no, makipag-usap kayo doon sa mga kasamahan ninyo para nang sa ganoon mas maraming interaction, mas maraming social connection ninyo pero at less cost ng inyong mga calories na nakakain ninyo.
Doc, naniniwala ka ba na mahirap talaga mag-diet or imposible mag-diet kapag holiday season? Kasi syempre, yung balanced nutrition, it's hard to uphold minsan kapag nakita mo yung spread.
Yes, tama. Mahirap talaga itong holiday season, no, sa pagda-diet. Pero tandaan natin na yung diet naman kasi natin for the whole week naman yan or for the whole month naman yan. No? So tingnan natin kung ano yung caloric intake ninyo dapat or yung calorie intake nyo dapat sa buong linggo. And then so isang araw, say for example, nag-over ka dyan, so bawiin mo na sa mga susunod na araw. Now, don't be too hard on yourself na sasabihin, ay hindi na ako nakapag-diet, mawawala na ako sa routine ko. Yes, once break naman, one break naman a week is okay. Wala namang problema dyan. Pero ang gagawin lang natin is babawiin lang natin for the next couple of days. And then, doon na papasok yung inyong exercise, doon na papasok ang inyong mga physical activity. And again, do not be too hard on yourself para nang sa ganun, hindi kayo magkaroon ng negative relationship with your food.
And of course, Doc, we were talking a lot about the pressure that comes along with the food, with the drinking. Let's not talk about the pressure that comes along with performing para sa mga ninong at ninang mo. But let's take a look at the routines. Kapag, normally some people, very regimented yung routine nila with workouts, but then it changes dahil sa mga time constraints. Minsan may holiday travel. Minsan may mga party na talaga wala sa oras during the weekday and you never expected it. How does one stay fit in this holiday season and even if medyo nadi-disrupt ang normal routine nila?
Kung nadidisrupt po ang inyong mga normal routine, lalo ngayon napaka-traffic, no, kung pagkapupunta ka lang dyan dito, ako, kunyari, nasa Mandaluyong ako, no, mamaya konting pupuntahan mo lang, ang dami ng nagagastos ninyong oras. You cannot go to the gym dahil nga sa sobrang traffic. I suggest you do calisthenic exercises. O pwede po kayo sa bahay muna mag-workout. Set aside ng oras ninyo pagkagising ninyo and then doon kayo gumawa ng inyong workout. Para nang sa ganoon, nadoon pa rin po yung endorphins ninyo, nadoon pa rin yung sense of accomplishment ninyo pagdating sa inyong mga pagda-diet and pag-exercise. And then you can also use body weights and you can also use yung ito mga nakikita natin dito ngayon sa ating screen, no, yung mga weights na na-improvise. Say for example, kung wala kayong mga dumbbells, pwede kayong magawa ng mga makeshift na dumbbells niyo. You can use also resistance bands and all those things na makakatulong sa inyong routine pagdating sa inyong mga diets and exercise.
So ilabas na natin lahat ng mga natutunan natin nung pandemya, yung mga home workout natin. Of course, another thing that I feel is not really talked about as much is that normally, kapag mas malamig yung panahon, chilly mornings and evenings, kahit medyo warm yung mga afternoons natin, some people may not really consider the change of temperature with regard to yung health nila. Is there any particular food or supplements that you feel that we should concentrate more on, especially na medyo malamig dito sa Pilipinas ngayon?
Yeah, dahil nga lumalamig tayo sa ngayon, tandaan po natin na habang lumalamig, mas nagkakaroon po tayo ng mga viral infections na maaari nating makuha. So ang suggestion po natin dyan, you can bank on your vitamin C, you can also have your vitamin D on board, and your zinc, no, para makatulong po sa inyong immunity.
Doc Dex Macalintal, you've given us so many tips, so many pieces of advice that I wish I heard bago yung holiday season. Maybe that might have helped reduce yung weight gain ko during this holiday season. Maraming salamat, Doc Dex Macalintal. Thank you so much for your valuable tips.
Anytime, Paolo.
All right, so we have more stories after the break. Keep it here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel. Welcome back. You're still watching Weather HQ. Let's check out the global weather throughout the world, especially on this Christmas Day. Cloudy skies accompanied by rain showers are anticipated in several cities in the United States, including Atlanta, Houston, Portland, Seattle, and Baltimore. Over in Atlanta first, temperatures expected to rise to around 29 degrees Fahrenheit, degrees Celsius rather, creating a humid atmosphere. Meanwhile, Baltimore will experience similar conditions with temperatures hovering around 29 degrees as well. Now, Houston is forecasted to see more moderate temperatures around 22 degrees, creating a cooler climate. Let's go on to the Pacific Northwest, though, where both Portland and Seattle will be significantly cooler, with temperatures expected to fall to around 11 degrees Celsius. Now, temperatures in these places remind residents that they should prepare for the wet weather and fluctuating temperatures all throughout the day. Now, let's go on over to Europe. In Stockholm, where we'll visit first, the weather features partly cloudy skies with temperatures hovering around a cool 5 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, in Moscow, snowfall is expected, bringing with it a chilly 1 degree Celsius weather. And Oslo, you're going to have predominantly cloudy skies, but there is a low probability of rain despite that. Now, also will be around 4 degrees Celsius. Barcelona, on the other hand, enjoys bright and sunny conditions with a pleasant temperature of around 16 degrees Celsius. So that's the weather happening over in Europe. But what about in Asia? Let's take a look at East Asia, in particular in Okinawa, Shanghai, and Busan. Forecasters are predicting partly cloudy skies throughout the day. Temperature in Busan is expected to be a cool 7 degrees Celsius, providing a brisk atmosphere on Christmas Day. In Shanghai, slightly warmer conditions with the temperature of around 9 degrees Celsius expected to prevail, while Okinawa will enjoy the warmest weather, the three locations we're looking at, with temperatures around 20 degrees Celsius in that area. Now let's go on to Southeast Asia, starting with Cambodia. Phnom Penh, the weather will be characterized by cloudy skies, accompanied by rain showers, bringing a relatively cozy feel to the city. Now, temperature will be anticipated to be around 26 degrees Celsius, so it will still be warm and humid in that area. Moving on to New Delhi, though, the residents can look forward to a bright and sunny weather with temperatures hovering around 22 degrees Celsius, perfect for outdoor activities. Let's go on down south, go on to land down under, and take a look at Bunbury and Darwin. The weather is characterized by overcast conditions, with temperatures hovering around a pleasant 29 degrees Celsius in Bunbury, while Darwin is slightly warmer, reaching about 31 degrees Celsius. In contrast, Ulara and Brisbane are set to enjoy bright and sunny weather throughout the day. Brisbane will experience a comfortable temperature of around 28 degrees Celsius, making it ideal for outdoor activities. Meanwhile, Ulara will see significantly higher temperatures, soaring up to a scorching, red-hot 41 degrees Celsius. In Canberra, you can expect partly cloudy skies as the temperature climbs, potentially reaching up to 33 degrees Celsius. Now, overall, it is a varied weather day across these regions, with both sunny and cloudy conditions presenting different temperatures and experiences in the summer of Australia. Now, going down to Africa, or rather going west to Africa. The weather forecast for Maradi and Kano indicates bright and sunny conditions, with both locations expected to experience temperatures around 28 degrees Celsius. In Redcliffe, the outlook suggests a cloudier day, although the likelihood of rain remains low, providing a milder atmosphere throughout the day is going to be what you feel. Meanwhile, Livingston and Kampala will see overcast skies accompanied by occasional rains, and in Kampala, temperatures are projected to reach a comfortable 24 degrees Celsius, while Livingston is expected to be a bit warmer at 30 degrees Celsius. Again, nice contrast between the two, and temperatures here in the areas we're looking at, Africa, a bit high, a bit warm, still comfortable though. And that's Weather HQ for today. Join me again tomorrow, whatever the weather, only here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel. I'm Paolo del Rosario. Have a very Merry Christmas, everyone.